Good evening, everyone. Once again, I come to you with my Santa hat on. I still didn't take it up, but I figured, hey, I did it before, I can do it again. So I've got it on along with my lumberjack. Like a lot of people call this a buffalo print, but I don't. All the way, I got my jacket over here. I mean, the top. Wait a minute. Got the top on the chair because I keep getting warm. You know how my house keeps getting warm and then it gets cold. And so then I can take it off if I want to, but just keeping it on the back of my chair. Ah, shoot, I'm losing my hat. Hello, y'all. I'm still here. Just putting my jacket on for a minute. The top on for a minute, and it's too big, y'all. And I've worn the jacket, like I said before. I've worn this before, but I've never worn the pants, and the pants are fitting a little snug across the hip, but they're too long, about this much too long. They're dragging the floor, and I try to turn them up, but it didn't work, so they just came right back down. And let me show you down here. Wait a minute, hold on. I got more to show y'all. What I got on as this lumberjack may go. And I got my lumberjack cover right back here on the chair. See that? I took it from the couch and put it over there because I wanted to make a statement with the lumberjack. You see? And so, wait a minute. Here we go. Down here at the bottom. That's it. Can you see my socks? And my slippers. But you know what? Slippers are too tight with these thick socks on. I mean, I can put them on, but still, I don't want to stretch them out of shape, which I have, never worn those slippers. I just got my dirty slippers right here and put them on, because it slips in there really easily for these. Never wore those slippers. But I think I never really wore them because I don't like the idea they're white inside. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord, I need a new... I might break down and get me another tripod, y'all, because this thing is leaning along like this. Yeah. And so I don't know what else to do. And it keeps, I can't tighten it. I can't tighten it anymore, y'all. Whoops, I think I untightened it. I don't know. Wasn't like this earlier, but now it's acting crazy. How things just act crazy once you get on the air. Well, not on the air, but once you start to try to make a video, what goes wrong will go wrong. Trust me. You think you got all your ducks, everything lined up, your camera's working fine, everything is, all the ducks are lined up. But once you push record, all H breaks loose, y'all. Believe me, it's a whole different scenario. I know, because it has happened to me too many times. And a lot of people say, well, why didn't you fix the camera before you started, recording? Well, the camera wasn't doing that. This thing wasn't loose like this when I don't know what happened. I really don't. But I know I think I spoke before about it was leaning, like this. If you were in my house right now, you would say this camera is going like that. But in fact, I'm sitting straight up. And this, my dear, is the 9th day of Vlogmas. And what a day it has been. I have been waiting for Amazon, my personal Santa, my private Santa, to arrive. And each time I ask, the old girl over there named Alexa, each time I ask her, and they keep telling me by 10 o'clock tonight. Now, it's supposed to came yesterday. Okay, they canceled it, so it changed it. And so now they're saying it's by 10. But I don't know, being that I don't know the exact time, they didn't give me no specific time. You know, I have been up all day waiting for this package. Because I don't want no, the porch pirates to be coming around, messing with my stuff. Because I already had to report, one item that I didn't receive. And I don't want them to think that, I'm trying to pull some kind of scam, because that is not true. Which I don't think they would think that about me, because I order way too much for them to think something like that. But I'm going to continue to sit here. And then while I'm sitting here, okay, I said, okay, let me put my jammies on. These are jammies. But I guess you could wear them. You can wear them whenever you want to. You can lounge around the house with them on. I see people lounging around with this type of stuff on. And they're so warm, y'all. They feel so warm. And to my surprise and amazement, I got these from, I think I said before, I got these from Amazon. They're not well made, but the material is very, very soft. I mean, I wish you could feel how the softness is. Unlike my jacket that I got, my shacket, I guess they call it a shacket. So you could wear it outside. Well, you can wear this outside too if you really wanted to. But the shacket is more like wool feeling, that feeling of wool. This, I don't know. Flannel? I think flannel don't feel this good. This is very soft. And the pants, of course, are the same, got the same feel to them. So I'm loving this, and I'm going to sleep well, because the weatherman said, let me tell you what the weatherman said, y'all. The weatherman said the temperature is going to be dropping. Okay, right now it's 38. According to my computer, it's 38 degrees. And I think the weatherman said it's steadily dropping. And let me show you the scene of the day, y'all. This is the scene of the day. Now, I don't know how clear that is on this video, because it seems a little dark, but it appears to be a tree house. That's what it appears to be, a tree house. And there's trees, one tree is growing up through the porch, and then there seems to be a ramp or something going there, and the snow is falling down. It looks like the place to be if you want to be with your, I know tree houses are, normally they are made for kids, but, I mean, you and your significant other could escape up there if you wanted to, because that looks more like something for an adult, because they've got a fireplace going on in there and everything like that. And the snow is coming down. Ah, yes. Get away from it all, y'all. Go get in your tree house. Why not? Just like like a lot of people say, I'm gonna build me a she shed. That's a place to go, when you just say, keep out, that means don't bother me, I'm in here. Yeah, leave me alone. Let me she shed. That would be nice. It would have been nice to have something like that when my kids was growing up, man. Woo-wee. When I had a husband and kids, oh, man, I needed a she shed. I needed a room. Let me go in there for a few minutes, just for 10 minutes. Let me escape. And just have a 10-minute quiet time. I'll be good to go. Guaranteed. Take about 10-15 minutes. I'll be straight. But those days are behind me. I don't have to worry about trying to escape and get away from anywhere now. See, now here comes my heat again, y'all. It just popped off. And it's getting hot in here already. I tell you, this is the craziest heat that I've had in any apartment that I've ever had. It really is. I can't even enjoy the Vlogmas. How's everybody else doing with their Vlogmas? I've been watching some. I saw, oh my goodness, what's her name? Tiara had her baby. That's on the, A Glimpse of Royalty or something like that. I watched them a lot. Why am I getting up here like I can't remember the name? A Glimpse of Royalty. They already had two little boys. Well, they're young boys, but they're not little tiny boys. And then they had another baby boy. His name is Dylan. And I watched her, and they had a baby. And what else have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of the Vlogmas. Of course, I watched Sharon. And I watched Melanie. I think her name is Melanie. And I watched Gina and Miss Lena. Let's not forget Miss Lena. I've been watching Miss Lena. You know, Miss Lena be cooking. And Chef Jeff, he be cooking. Charlie. I've been watching quite a few. That's what I spent, like a lot of my days watching. Because I'm really learning something also, as far as that I never thought of before. And I watched some DIYs and stuff like that. I've been watching a lot today. I even watched a movie on Netflix, because I went in my room one time. I said, I'm just going to go lay down just for a minute. And I went in my room to lay down just for a minute. I don't think I went to sleep. If I did, it was very, very short. Because like I said, I was waiting for the truck. I'm waiting, and I'm still waiting. It is now bedtime. But it is now, let's see, what time? 7 p.m. They have not come. And I just went on the site, and I checked to see what time, was it still in effect. They said it had left the station. It's, on its way. Something tells me it might not come tonight, y'all. I'm not, don't you just hate that? I mean, just let me know, and that way I can go ahead, and go to sleep or whatever. Because I already had dinner. I already had what I'm going to eat. I had some pea soup. I had some leftover pea soup and some crackers, and what else did I have? Peanut butter, those peanut butter things. Had some of those, and I had some more Kool-Aid. That's a record breaker, because I had some Kool-Aid yesterday, too. See, I had to take the jacket back off because of the heat. And then I got my throw back here, just in case I get real cold, because I usually have a sheet up to the door, but I'm ready. When they come, I ain't got to worry about taking the sheet down. Just make a dash right there, get my package, and come right back in. If that happens. I've never known them to come this late. Not ever. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna, see what happens. Because they said it's coming by 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna, try to stay up with my eyes, blurred open to keep them open. I don't know if that's real snow, y'all. I really don't. I think that might be a... Wait a minute, let me let you look at this again. Is it a painting or is it a real place? It looks like it's been doctored. It's like a doctored. I mean, the more I look at it, the more it looks doctored. Like it's, it's not real. It looks like a painting, and then they put snow. Oh boy. And every time I hear that, doo-doo-doo-doo, I'm thinking, oh boy, here it is, this is my package. But that's not it. That's something on the other side, probably a car going by. That's another, probably a car going by. Anyway, y'all, I hope everybody's having a happy holiday and the anticipation of going, doing the Christmas holidays and stuff like this. I still haven't had the opportunity to go shopping. Scared to leave the house because, like I said, I'm waiting for my package. And today, I believe I got a little heartburn going on right here. I ain't gonna take no Trum, though. It ain't that bad yet. And I got my pot in there on the stove. I got to wash. That's what I should be doing. And that way everything will be straight. When and if they come, all I got to do is make a dash for it, y'all. But then the chances are I probably won't go to sleep because, you know, when you get real tired like this here, you ain't going to go straight to sleep anyway. Sometimes I can't even go to sleep because I'm too tired to go to sleep. But I need to get some rest tonight because if the weather permits me tomorrow, I'm getting out of here and go to the store. Because I really want to make me some chicken and dumplings. That's what I really want, but I want to make my own dumplings. But they say you can make it with biscuits, and they said that's just as good. But I don't think so. I've never tried it now. Like we say, don't knock it if you haven't tried it. So I ain't knocking it, but I just want the kind my mama used to make. The one you roll out the dough on the table and cut it up and lay it in the pot. No onions. Thank you. I don't like onions in chicken like that. Even in my chicken pot pie, I wish I had not put the onions in it. I wish I had just made it, you know, like a salt. You know how Swanson's used to make that sweet. I mean, Swanson made some good pot pies. They were the best in the business. Swanson, I don't know why did they go out of business? I don't know. I used to give Swanson to my children. You know, everybody had a pot pie at dinner time. The daddy had the big, you know, they made a big one too. He had the great big pie. I even had a little pie like the kids. You know, I had a small pie like the children. Because the little pie had the bottom crust as well. But that big pie, I don't think that big pie had a bottom crust. It just had a crust like, you know, laid on the top. But they had the best. I used to buy them quite often. I don't know why they went up, you know, stopped making them. But I want my pot pie something like that. I don't want no onions in it. I like carrots in it, though. Carrots and white potatoes, peas, all that, you know, razzmatazz. But all that other stuff, leave that out. I'm convinced this is fostered. This is, yeah. What do you call it? I can't think of what they call it right now, y'all. But I'm going to get up here and clean up the little scattered dishes in here and stack these boxes up because I'm going to take these out tomorrow if all goes well because I'm tired of looking at them. And I'm going to keep one, just one of them. The one that I normally have down there, I'm going to keep that one because that one I pile up with my junk mail and trash and stuff like that. And then, you know, stuff that I have to go through before I throw it out. So I'm going to let that one stay. But these other boxes, there's boxes inside of boxes in there, y'all. And then I got a great big box over here with all that food, you know, that I don't want in. You know, that I got from the office over there. I said I'm not going to go get it anymore because I can't. I just can't eat it. I don't like it. So I'm not gonna go get any more. I don't know if I put it out with somebody come and get it. But that lady did tell me. She says, well, you can bring it and put it on the table over there in the, you know, the senior citizens building. You know, in like the community room. There's a community room there. And so she told me I could put it on the table there. And if anybody wanted any, they could just come along and take it. And I just haven't done that yet. But I got it packed up and ready to go. Ooh. Yep, I'm convinced. Yep. It's not real. The tree, none of it. It's a painting. And the snow is on top of this painting. I think I figured it out, y'all. Hello. I think I'm getting ready to take my little jingle and lay down. You know, just relax for a minute because I'm feeling myself really getting woozy. You know, like, hey, you need a nap at least a 10 minute. But I'm not gonna try it because if I go, you know what? If I lay down and say that I'm gonna take a 10-minute nap, I don't care if tell somebody to wake me up, over there, set a time or something like that. I'll sleep right through it. I've sleep through telephone calls, which has started to scare me at first, but I realized that's just simply because I needed the rest. Because people be talking about, I called you, but you didn't answer your phone. I tried your cell phone, tried your house phone. I didn't get none of that stuff, and I got phone right there by my bed. I was in deep sleep. I was in, what they call it, la la land. And that's where it would be tonight. I would be in la la land. Well, my stomach is full. I'm all ready for bed, y'all. I'm going to sleep in this. I'm going to sleep in this because the weatherman said it's going to drop. I don't know if he said it's going to get all the way down to the 20s or not, but it's going to get down there because I can tell because my thermostat, my heat keeps coming on ever so often. It went off for now, but it's going to come back on. I can tell by the heat that it's dropping. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black, black. And in the do y'all remember that song? How about the one with the ring around the roses, pocket full of hoses, ashes, we all fall down. Wait a minute. Miss Lena, it says Miss Lena's cooking up there. I know Miss Lena has a live every night. She goes live. I think her daughter is the cameraman or camera woman. The daughter is the camera woman, and Miss Lena, when she goes live, she's sitting on the couch. She's all dressed up. She really got some cute little, outfits that she wears. And she's all dressed up and she's willing to answer questions and stuff like that. And she reacts to, her viewers. Matter of fact, I might go over there in a minute as soon as that'll keep me busy while I'm waiting for my package. Go over there and watch Miss Lena. She's so sweet, though. Miss Lena is very sweet. And then she had some of her, I think it was her, I don't know if it was her grandchildren or great-grandchildren were over there. She had about 4 of them over there tasting the food and stuff. She's a nice lady. Seems to be a very nice lady. I hadn't finished my my little, have you heard of these before? I don't want to go to Mexico, go to police standing at the back door. He grab you in the collar, makes you pay $1. I don't want to go to Mexico. Childhood, y'all. Thinking back when Santa's days in my book. This is Santa's days. Now, that had to be a long time ago. When, we didn't sing that on Christmas per se, but those are just childhood things that we used to play. Ring Around the Roses. And what's the other one? London Bridge is all fall down. And what else? Turn around. Told me my sweetheart is dead. He wrote you a letter to turn back your head under the old apple tree where the rose is so sweet. And then it would call each child's name. And, we would be in a circle. And then as a child, as you, your name is called, you turn your back into the circle. Everybody's holding hand, turn back in the circle. And then call every child's name in there. And then after every child's name is called, now this is down home that I'm talking about. After every child's name is called, they're turned backwards and they have to start the circle and they're spinning around, they're spinning. And I don't know what happens after that. I guess some of them fall down or fall out. I forgot how that goes. But there were so many little games like that, yeah. And it's sort of, it just bring back the memories of the childhood. And there was another little game that we used to, oh boy, I lost one of my shoes here, my slippers. And there was another a game that we used to play. We used to call it Post Office. You had the judge. Wait a minute. You had the porter. I forgot, but there was 4. And it was like playing court. I got to think about it. And then when I think about it, I'm going to let y'all in on some little secrets that you could play with your children. Of course, you know, hands up at 5 going to get things up. So and so. Remember that? That was a very popular game. That was popular even for my kids. And as a matter of fact, I used to love to play it with them. And we would make up our own things. We would name, like, going to get the names of squirrels, or either names beginning with a M or whatever, you know, something like that. Childhood memories. But the best memory of all, Santa. Santa Claus is coming to town. And I hope he stops by your house. I'm pretty sure he's going to stop by my house. I'm waiting for him. He should be here soon. I go with love.